may be the last ad you ever see. Because with the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping, you can say goodbye to ads on sites like YouTube. No more interruptions, just nonstop streaming on your favorite sites. And
oops. That is my fault, everyone. My ears, your ears, we're all hurting today. Everybody, hello, my name is King Quaddle. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day today. Today we're here with the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase 2025. I'm excited to see what they got cooking up, bro. I feel like there should be a lot of interesting things. Now, at first, you hear Bandai Namco, and I'm not sure how many of y'all are aware of their game. But Elden Ring, I heard that there's something like My Hero Academia related, which I don't watch that, but, you know, the more games, the better, probably. Or not, who knows. Dragon Ball, maybe there's some Sparking Zero stuff. There might be some Little Nightmare stuff today. Bandai Namco has a lot under their umbrella, their scope of influence. So I'm hoping to see something really cool. Otherwise, we're here to just chill, relax, and enjoy it together. Because how could it possibly be worse than the Capcom Showcase? Hello, everyone in the chat. How y'all doing? Obscuria. He said, what the helly? How you doing, Obscuria? Long time no see, buddy. You having a good day? Nice little Wednesday today. Hump day, huh? I was actually gonna do some Cyberpunk today because, bro, y'all seemed to very much so enjoy it, which I appreciate, of course, and we will cook up some more. Definitely another episode by the end of this week. I'm not sure if tomorrow or Friday. If we got some reactions, maybe we'll react. Maybe Thursday might be like the reaction day from now on. I don't know. It's a good little break point within the week. I'm so excited to get back into more Cyberpunk, though. Dude, that game is so much fun. And we got how many minutes? Oh, snap. Hold up. It's actually about to start. 48 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, until the Bandai Namco Showcase. People are asking for, like, My Hero. What is that? Tales of Zillia? Gundam? God Eater? Kalonda? Pac-Man? I don't know nothing about those. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 30 seconds. Hello, Elizabeth. How you doing? You mean Cyber Peak? Absolutely. I'm doing okay. A bit cooler than the past few days, which is nice. Hit 40 degrees Celsius, which is 104 Fahrenheit for you Americans. A bit cooler. 104 degrees is a bit cooler than it has been. That's crazy. That is insane. This is starting, so let's go ahead and boom, start it. You know what I mean? 104 is crazy, bro. What do you mean it's cooler than usual?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase.
Let me know if that volume's all right.
Studio Odyssey.
What's up? How you doing?
Goodman, here to present today's exciting lineup of game news, along with Connor.
Today it's below that? Oh, okay.
So thank you so much to Bandai Namco Entertainment for
Hey, is that dude?
with everyone watching
Connor.
online.
I know that dude.
Some of you out there may be familiar with the Summer Showcase, now in its third year, but you may notice
Third
a
year.
very different setting this year. A very
Nice.
set.
Volume
It's
great,
very
bro. We're
swanky.
here about to have
We've
a
been
blast.
transported into this amazing Tokyo meets LA inspired city.
I will
When
say
you
the
come
city
along
looks a
as
lot
we
like the
meet
one from
different game
Street
producers
Fighter
and
6.
reveal some
That's not
brand
Bandai,
new
though.
Games and trailers.
Tekken is Bandai, though.
I think we're ready to
Ooh.
reveal our
Imagine.
first worldwide reveal. Sorry about that. I'm so excited. I can't help myself.
I'm ready.
I know. To start us off, we have a very first look at a game.
This
based
is
on
crazy,
a
dude. This dude is a
massively popular
YouTuber.
franchise
Sea
with
Dog,
explosive
I believe is his
action,
name. What he goes by.
touching friendship, and
I always see him with that
heroic
VTuber.
characters. This is sure
That one
to go
VTuber
beyond
chick.
all expectations. Let's take a look.
That's crazy. Wow, shout out to YouTubers, man. Horikoshi Kohei. My Hero Academia. Alright. Bloodborne 2, surely. Imagine.
This fire will continue to burn into the future.
Dude, do I gotta check out My Hero?
Come on now.
Every people have been talking about it a lot lately.
For you. Let's
Like,
make
end it or
sure
something
they
like
know
that.
we are here.
It always looked kind of interesting, like the concept, but that community, man, y'all gotta work on that.
Come on
Talk about it. I like the design of that frog chick. She looks funny.
From now on, this is our story.
Oh, hey, they be boxing like that?
I've got to defeat him.
Dude, are these spoilers? Bro, this seems kind of crazy.
You insignificant pest.
Dang.
I'm going to stop you. Second gear.
Ooh.
Third gear. Top gear.
He has gears? Dude, I thought that was like...
Overdrive.
Isn't that One Piece? My Hero Academia All's Justice. Not sure what that means, but you know.
We've known each other long enough, and you should know.
Vegeta? That was Vegeta's voice. What the heck? Don't tell me y'all collabing, bro. The final battle is here.
Hello everyone.
I'll never be able to watch MHA simply because of community. Yeah, no, that's the reason I haven't watched it yet. It's because they're doing crazy stuff, bro. Looking forward to Demon Slayer movie that's coming out soon, Infinity Castle. Demon Slayer was one that I tried to get into, an anime, but watched a little bit of it, and I got like a couple episodes in. I was like, this dude's just crying the whole time, talking about his sister. I couldn't get into it. I'll give it another try eventually. I don't watch a lot of anime though. I've only seen a couple. Dragon Ball. I saw JoJo. JoJo was cool. Gameplay elements that let players immerse themselves. Okay. Alongside the production of the anime's final season, I had no idea it was like so far ahead into its lifespan. Intense final battle with beautiful graphics. We hope it will do. Dang, these do look crazy though. This title will feature a huge roster of characters from the anime. Fan favorite characters play a key role in the final battle or joining the fight. Be able to use their techniques and forms from the final battle. He basically keeps on crying and going on about his sister for the entire anime, but it's still really good. Dang. I'll try it again, probably. I saw a little bit of Attack on Titan too. That was pretty cool. That one was better than a lot of anime that I've tried to sit through. Crazy though. They have some crazy stuff in a lot of these anime. Okay, so this is a 3v3 fighting game. We don't have enough of those. Rising system. I'm gonna be honest, bro. After that first initial, like, I don't know, maybe month or two of Sparking Zero, I have not touched that game. That game has been uninstalled for a fat minute. It was a fun game. It was just like, you know, after you become as good as I was and you've conquered all of the hills to conquer, it's just, there wasn't a lot for that game to do afterwards, you know? That's kind of sad to say. I don't know, maybe it's just I haven't been in a fighting game mood lately. There was a time like Street Fighter 6 came out, bro. Oh my god. I was on that game like butter on toast. Remember the good old For Honor days. Oh my god, don't remind me.
Are you ready at home to go plus?
Dude, when Ocelot came out for that game, bro, I was on that game literally 24/7. Like literally 24/7.
Bringing their passion to this project and to our summer showcase.
I hit him rep 7 in like the second day of his release.
Mr. Kohei Horikoshi message right in front of me here. So let's read it, shall we?
Okay.
Hello, this is Kohei Horikoshi, the original creator of My Hero Academia. I'm so happy that they're making another game now that the original manga is complete. I can't believe this is happening.
Dang, it was complete? I had no idea.
This time you can use all of Class 1A. So I'm already excited to see who I'll master. Also, the expressions are amazing. Everything on the screen is even more plus ultra than before. Let's all play together when it's released. Thank you, Horikoshi-san, for sharing this special message.
Yeah, that's cool. No, if it gets like a sign-off from the creator itself saying like how good it is, it might be like the definitive My Hero game. That's cool. All right.
Up next, we have a dramatic adventure bound by blood.
Code Vein 2 arrives in 2026.
Code Vein 2. I think I own the first Code Vein from like PlayStation
We
Plus.
recently announced the
Never
return
even played
of
it, but it's like
Revenant
a
in Code Vein 2. Let's check
anime
in with
Dark
game
Souls, I think,
producer
right?
Izuka-san to learn more about the mysterious girl Lou and her role in this gilded time-traveling action RPG.
Okay, let's see it. They're opening up portals, bro.
皆さんこんにちは。コードメイン2プロデューサーの飯塚です。
Izuka.
本作は
That's a cool
2019
name.
年に発売されたコード
Brand new installment to the Code Vein series, originally released in 2019. Not so distant collapsed future and features a dramatic story where revenants fight against their impending doom.
前作以上に進化したゲーム体験をお楽しみいただけます。
Yeah, this has definitely been like the cheat code for game developers, I feel like. Like Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong style gameplay where it's like an action RPG that has a focus on like intense boss rushing. That's been the cheat code. They're fun though, bro. Those are some of my favorite games that come out in the past like 5 years. A revenant hunter capable of fighting these horrors dies during one of their missions. Revenant girl named Lou saves the protagonist by sharing her heart with them. Interesting. Lou also has the power to travel through time, and with it, the protagonist travels 100 years into the past to save the world from destruction. Okay. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. In addition to Lou, the protagonist will encounter various revenants both in the past and in the present. Dude, he had like the prototype arms. What y'all know about the prototype games? 2026 Code Vein 2. Okay, I have to keep our eye out for that. Yeah, back to the studio. Let's see what else y'all got cooking up. Elden Ring. So they have announced an Elden Ring movie. Bro, I'm really sad here for an Elden Ring movie trailer.
If you really want your heart to skip a beat, then brace yourself for the delightful rhythmic adventures of Patapon Replay 1.
Patapon? What you love about Patapon? Oh my god, dude, Patapon is a classic. I feel like y'all don't know. Y'all truly, like, I say that a lot, like, what y'all know about blah blah blah. Seriously, what do y'all know about Patapon? Oh my god. Dude, that's a classic.
Now, of course, I can't talk about this game alone, so Krista's here with me today to dive a little deeper into the game and break it all down for us.
I like her
Krista,
shirt. She has like a fuzzy
I'm so
shirt.
excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about these cute little guys. We're not
It's
going
a
to
Dr.
spend too
Seuss
long
drip.
making you wait, but we have loaded up a small army of rhythmic warriors for today's demo.
Okay, good. I'm excited for this. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
Oh, we have a big screen?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So Patapon is a rhythm action adventure game where players
Heck
use
yeah.
4 mystical drums to command an army of cute and mysterious little eyeball creatures.
Okay.
Little
Patapon.
dudes.
I mean, they look really cute right there. They look like they're living their best life. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Exactly. And as you are their new mighty one,
Patapon.
and it's up to you to lead them on the journey to the legendary Earthend.
Oh,
You know,
This is
casual,
so cool,
normal
bro.
stakes.
Yeah, so there's little like combos, and you gotta input the combos to do certain things.
behind this. But
So y'all see they're spamming square, 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 circle, and that's to advance and walk your soldiers.
You don't have to
And
go
then
too powerful quite
you can
yet.
rile them up, you
Like,
could
Patapons really, really
protect, you
simple.
could flee,
Just hit 4 drums
charge,
to the rhythm and your Patapons follow your
all
lead.
with your
Every time you input it correctly, they sing back.
You'd be impressed with how easily I would mess up.
Patapon Don Chaka.
Pretty common.
Well, don't worry about that because new to this game under
Dude,
the help
we need
button
games
is
like this
constant
again.
command display.
Like just straight up games where it's just like fun. It doesn't need a complex
You
story.
can expect to see as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's
it's a
always
level
lore to
each
games,
level,
right? But like,
and your basic attack
dude,
goes
I've been thinking about that
point,
lately.
point, top,
Like
point.
Castle Crashers,
Oh,
Battle
you're
Block
doing a
Theater. We
little
need
Isle
games
here,
like that,
big
dude,
jump.
where it's just fun.
Time there.
See, we're fighting the
Hollow Knight is pretty close to that aspect where it's just like
Naturally, that of course.
it's fun. There's a story to it
It's
definitely,
got these
but
3 arms that grab
you're not
your
really
little
playing for the
Patapon.
story
No.
that much.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't
we're
at
safe
least.
Right now. They're fine. We can still save them. Right?
Yes.
If no FromSoft games, I'm crashing out. There has to be at least one
Come
in
on,
this.
lock in.
I think we're good.
Okay, looks good so far.
Oh no.
Prepare
two of
for
them
attack.
are,
Pawn,
being
pawn,
swallowed.
Patapon.
Oh no,
Just a little bit.
they'll be fine, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
No, it's-
Don't worry
it's
about
fine.
it.
It's fine. It's
Those
fine.
little hats that you collect in the corner
Okay.
can be buried, and then your Patapons can come back and help you out again.
Wonderful, wonderful. The
Oh,
whole time
it's
I
like
think
Pikmin.
things to the beat.
Hint, hint, you should play Bloodborne. Here we go.
But, you know, with this game, you don't have to be
Yeah, that's what Bloodborne is. Fun, it has a story, but not in your face. I appreciate that sometimes. I will say, like, something like Elden Ring, playing through it 4 times on the same save file and then the DLC, I do wish like the story was just like a little more brought to you as a player. I definitely didn't mind going out of my way and exploring the world and finding out the story like that. But with the game, I mean, that game's lore is literally written by George R.R. Martin. I wish that it was just a little bit more given to you. That's a beautiful story. I haven't talked about Bloodborne in a while. I had to bring it up. I feel like every time I make a post about like a new game and stuff, it's you and Elden Drip asking about. Oh, and Ziox asking about Bloodborne and Sekiro. Everyone wants to see Sekiro. I'll do it eventually. I'll submit to the torture.
If I mess up, is there any punishment, or is it?
They'll look at you, they'll judge for a little bit, and then they just.
It's raining outside? Yo, it literally never rains out here.
I need to lock in, but I see that the Patapons have pushed them back.
I'm happy with it. I love it.
Some
On a side note, if I end up crashing and lightning strikes through my house and stream abruptly ends, just know that I'm either A, worthy of Mjolnir, or B, I'll see y'all next time.
Square, circle, X, triangle. Okay.
Or I might be, you know. I might be out of here.
Big jump.
So you can
Oh.
So yes.
Oh, cook them. Spank their bottoms is crazy. I had no idea Patapon was like that.
Okay, I don't think I would be as talented with the Patapons.
Oh, they're boxing. They're cooking them.
Maybe.
Go check the latest ones. I've given up on asking.
Okay,
Your Patapons are safe.
Okay, good. Okay.
All the videos? No, I see all of them, bro.
Oh my gosh, thank God I wasn't playing.
People asking for Sekiro and Bloodborne.
I appreciate that so much.
And I own Bloodborne.
And if you would like to learn more about the game, we recently shared a full system trailer, which we will link in the chat.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
And don't forget, viewers at home, that Patapon 1+2 replay will be released on July 11th. And it'll be playable on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch,
July
and
11th.
PCs. That's only 1 week to go. So, thank you once again, Krista, for taking us through the first step.
Shout out, Krista. Appreciate it.
Coming up next, we'll travel to a mythical land in Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
That lightning actually sounded like it just struck in front of my house.
Okay. New IP developed by Browning.
We're rocking with it, though.
Guardian of the Sacred
Toa
Tree
and the
is a
Guardians of the
new
Sacred
profile
Tree.
Where bonds, blades, and bravery decide the fate of all. You can explore this far-off mystic realm where the
that a
game
furry?
launches September 19th. Today, we'll hear from game
Dude,
producer
there's an observation. He's like a Shiba Inu. He's like a huge Shiba Inu. But he's bipedal and a furry.
Right now.
What game is this? What y'all got me watching, Bandai? Bro, you've even started Bloodborne? Yeah, but I didn't know what to do. I was so lost. Oh, that's a cool sweater. I was so lost, bro. Like, I had no idea where I was going, what I was supposed to be doing. I got to like the is it Cleric Beast the first boss? I found him, and I felt like the gameplay. It was like right after I finished Elden Ring for the first time that we tried to do Bloodborne, and it just felt so like janky, bro. The gameplay felt so rough. Like the rolling in Elden Ring, I never realized how smooth it was for a game like that until I played Bloodborne. You roll and it's like, gah, gah, gah. I was like, dang, man. The Cleric Beast is technically the tutorial boss, so I got to the tutorial then. Also, stream might lag a little bit. Dude, weather is crazy right now, which is insane because it literally never rains over here. Alright, it's evening out. There we go. Might have lagged for a bit, for a second or two. I can guide you in your live stream if you need or want. Yeah, I'd appreciate a little, you know, a tour guide. I'll agree there, the Bloodborne controls in combat do feel very dodgy at first, but once you get used to it, it feels very good. Yeah, I just think I have to really, like, dedicate myself to it, you know? Which I think is also owed to all the people who've been wanting to see that. I definitely wouldn't want to, like, rush through it. Or, like, feel like I'm, like, speedrunning the game, you know? I'd want to take my time with it and indulge in the story. I think I owe that to all y'all. That and Sekiro, like I said. We definitely will play Sekiro. But before that, probably, I want to replay Ghost of Tsushima, because Ghost of Yote is coming out pretty soon, and I'm very excited for Ghost of Yote. That is my game of the year for 2025. I think Claire Obscure might be up there for game of the year this year. Doom: The Dark Ages was a lot of fun. I don't know if it'll beat Claire from what I've heard. Expedition 33. But yeah, Ghost of Yote is my game of the year so far. Most of the time you don't really use roll. Better lock the enemy in quick step. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. Oh, like when I get back into it, we won't pick up with Claire because I think we'll start from square one, beginning to end. Let me introduce 2 of the 8 Guardians, Rekka and Nishiki. Samurai looks. Yeah, she looks cool. And then Toa's a fish? Actually one of my favorite characters. The designs are interesting. This perspective is interesting too.
錦はかなりインパクトのある見た目をしていますが、実はとても信心深く
Very pious, sincere personality. Oh, so his name is Nishiki. Who's Toa then? I saw him mentioning it. Who's that on the left? Origami? Okay. This is a big origami hat. Again, they're cooking.
縦横無尽に気持ちよくダンジョンを攻略することができると思います。この見た目で泳げないっていう設定もとってもチャーミングで、チームメンバーに一番受けが良かったのもこの西君でした。
And with the ult.
トアと真珠の祈り子たちの情報は公式 X
Oh, Toa's the main person.
ゲームの
Is that Toa?
システムはもちろん個性豊かなキャラクターたちに焦点を当てたコンテンツにもぜひご期待ください。ありがとうございました。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
Okay. Shout out to Toa and whatever. This dude. This is how I'm sitting in my chair right now. Death Note Killer Within. This game already came out, didn't it? I remember people were on this for like 2 days. This is like the Among Us version of Death Note. Or I guess Death Note version of Among Us. Hunt down the Death Note. Yeah, so there's like, you find bodies and then you gotta like put it together to find out the killer, I think. Eliminate Kira. You are mellow. Pretty sure this game already came out. I guess this is just like DLC. No way they made a Death Note Among Us? Yeah, no, they definitely did. I don't know how good it was though. I tried watching gameplay and I was super lost.
Pac-Man is one of the most recognizable characters in all of gaming.
Absolutely.
But a dark alternate take on the iconic Hungry Hero as a 2D action platformer is coming when Shadow Labyrinth launches July 15th.
Action platformer?
And Noah is here to talk more about it.
How's it going, Cindy?
It's going fantastic.
Good. You actually helped us to announce Shadow Labyrinth at the Game Awards last December.
I did. It was a great honor.
Oh, I do remember that.
The harbinger of Dark Pac-Man. And revealing
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was completely lost, right. And then at the end, I think he goes, I was like, Pac-Man?
Accompanied by a familiar-looking yellow orb known as Puck, and explore mysterious and hostile planets.
Puck, as in Puck-Man, the arcade game's original name?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
There's lore?
Okay, what if I told you that the Amazon Prime Video secret level Pac-Man episode is a prequel to the events of Shadow Labyrinth, and that Shadow Labyrinth's story takes place in an interconnected universe.
I gotta watch that
show. Timeline canonically connects games like Bosconian and Dig Dug. There's even a big reference to Splatterhouse.
Dig Dug, I love Dig Dug.
That is crazy, and I am so here for it.
Dig Dug is one of my favorite games growing up, bro.
Inspired the game's massive map.
I don't know why. It was just so fun.
Pac-Man, and you can eat your enemies.
Pac-Man and I have that in common. I'm kidding.
Huh?
But isn't that the most important thing about Pac-Man?
We're talking about your man.
Other Pac-Man things twisted to the dark side?
Yes, and Seigo Aizawa, Shadow Labyrinth's producer, has prepared a message just about that.
Let's hear it. This looks interesting. Hello? Twice? Aizawa. Aizawa is such a cool name. 45th anniversary for Pac-Man? I had no idea. Secret Level Pac-Man episode was so dark. Dude, I gotta watch Secret Level. I saw the preview. Oh, they have a Cyberpunk episode, don't they? Ooh. Wait, question. I don't know how much you know about Cyberpunk Obscuria, but should I watch the show before I finish the game, or will I get spoiled by something?
Thank you, Aizawa-san, and
because I've heard Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a phenomenal show, and I really want to watch it, especially now that we're playing Cyberpunk. But
it was the right time to bring players a Pac-Man experience like
I don't know if I should like watch it and then play, or play and then watch. Play while watching, watch while playing.
Mentioned some exclusive gameplay.
They're totally separate, so I won't get spoiled at all by anything.
Well, off the bat,
if I watch the
where
show.
in the game are we?
Okay, so spoilers. We are deep into the game. You're seeing a whole bunch of things that a player would have already earned, and we're going to see a boss battle that is really far in. So that being said, let's jump in. Before
give us a spoiler alert for an announcement.
Okay, so
that's crazy.
Tell me what I'm looking at here.
So I mentioned they're equipable. It's basically you get to customize.
No connections, all right.
These will enhance your.
Yeah, I might watch it. I might binge it like over the weekend or something.
And we gave ourselves a little bit more health, as you can see, and the ability to dash much larger, which will help in the battle.
Okay.
Perfect. So it sounds like you can customize your loadout.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is straight up from Hollow Knight. This is like the Three Dreamers.
And then these towers with classic Pac-Man ghost colors?
That's right. So that location
to
people who saw the Amazon
I'll go Tower of the Hand
Pac-Man episode, very familiar there. And each of those colors, of course, corresponds to the 4 ghosts. But in this game, they're known as the G-hosts.
The G-hosts. And there's a G-host dropping in right now.
And it's just a
parasitic organisms that you encounter multiple times.
Oh, never mind.
The game. But this is the battle
okay. Dude, he looks like that Ben 10. Y'all gotta know what I'm talking about. Black, white, and green
that's a mouthful.
theme.
It is. It is.
He's like a mix of that and then the ghost Ben 10.
And
I forgot their names. It's been so long. Y'all gotta know what I'm talking about. There's no way y'all didn't grow up with Ben 10.
Right off the bat, focusing on the
there are references to show in the game. Easter eggs, but nothing obvious and nothing in the main story.
Yeah, there's the dodge.
But the show takes place before the game. Not sure how much longer. Okay, cool to know. Good to know. A couple of characters that you see in the show who are also in the game. Interesting.
Which we just did using the grappling.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I might binge the show this weekend.
A little bit about. I'm seeing bottom left-hand corner. There's a red flashing. There's a blue.
That's right. So on the left, we've got our parry.
This is like
because you can choose whether
Cuphead,
or not
question mark?
Oh wait, hold on that point.
Ooh.
So this is basically the power pellet of this game. It makes you
Heck
super
yeah.
OP. You can really wreck house with enemies.
Oh, this looks so cool. It's like a Power Rangers game.
The meter on the top left that just expired was our Gaia.
Okay, and
All
we'll go
right.
back
it really looks like if you really just strip it down to its like coding, this looks a lot like Cuphead. They have like a dash. They have I guess more like Hollow Knight, right? He's like a little parry too, which he's cooking with the parries. But it's like that quick dash that makes you immune. And then you have like the strike attacks. Yeah, this is basically Hollow Knight.
It sounds like one
Cuphead.
of those
Cuphead's
is
close enough.
defensive and one of those is offensive. Is that always the case?
That's right. So
I had a Ben 10 lunchbox. I'll just show before I played the game and there were zero spoilers or anything. All right, cool. Good to know.
The left trigger is parry, and the right trigger is, or the right
dodge
triangle is puck spark, which is basically
the right triangle.
And you would
get this guy out of here.
When you execute that, the boss will turn white, just like that.
Perfect timing.
To allow us to sort of get in some extra hits there as we try to dodge this.
We have like a little grapple to get the safety.
And then I see that red bar just shot up. What is that?
That's right. So, so the red bar in the top left is your ESP meter. And so this will
ESP.
be consumed in larger, smaller
Does it
chunks
show you
based on a variety of
Lakers
different
in
moves.
5?
So there's using puck spark, there's even dashing, using your grappling hook, so everything consumes that. So you need to be really careful with what your moves are and be strategic, because otherwise, if you run out of ESP, then you won't.
I'm like hypnotized by this gameplay right now. He's cooking. Whoever's playing is cooking.
You can't dodge efficiently.
Okay. So all about.
Hey, it's a long boss, ain't it?
Yeah. Speaking of managing bars, we got his stun
Ooh,
meter all the way to the top.
he's hitting the.
So
He's
Red
hitting the
was totally out of commission for a couple.
What
of
is it
seconds, letting us
called?
Get some really great down.
It's been so long since I played Hollow Knight already.
Perfect. And then we're stunned again. That white.
That's right.
The pogo stick. He's hitting the pogo jump. That was disrespectful.
Equipped to the triangle button, and there's a bunch of different ones
Parry
that are different types of
bozo.
attacks that you want to use in different areas of game. But Puck Spark
Parry.
really
Dude, whoever's on the sticks right now is
And we
cooking.
haven't talked about top right.
Get dodged?
521.
Right.
What the heck is going on over there?
So that's aura.
Get
It's yellow.
dodged?
It
That
looks
is
like a
aura.
black dot. That's
You
done
got that
on
right.
purpose. These are
Ooh,
collected throughout the
ooh,
game. It's
ooh.
one of the game's
Dude, he's like maintaining perfect distance to hit the circle and the stomach too. Little charge up. This is literally Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight gameplay.
and a couple of other things.
He just charged up his aura.
Okay, so
And we got him.
we got
I mean,
him.
but we got him.
Yo, whoever was playing,
It's a collective.
if it was Aizawa before
This is
this,
only
shout
one
out to
of
him.
4 of the
He
geos
cooked
that
hard.
you will encounter throughout the game, but
He
also
destroyed
the
that
big
boss.
Final battles at the end.
And
Also
real
recommend
fast,
playing the Cyberpunk
geos.
DLC at some
What
point.
does that
Personally
stand for
haven't.
something?
The G
And
does
can't because it
stand
isn't
for
available on
something,
PS4. Where I
but
heard it's insanely good and
I don't
basically
think
an
I
entire
should
game's
reveal
worth.
that.
Yeah, I've
Time.
one of my
Best at a time.
friends
Well,
in
thank you
real
so much
life
for that
has
reveal
been
and deep
begging
dive
me to play
into Shadow
Cyberpunk.
Labyrinth.
He's like, it'll change your
Shadow
life. It is
Labyrinth
a
comes out later this month
phenomenal
on
game. I'm
July
pretty sure it's his
18th,
favorite game
coming
of all
to
time.
PC and consoles.
And he said I definitely
There's
gotta play
a
the
really cool
DLC.
collector's edition available from the Bandai Namco store. It
Liberty-
includes a game map that has UV activated.
I was gonna say Liberty
secrets,
City. That's GTA.
pins, like
Something
little
Liberty.
art
Phantom
record,
Liberty,
art journal,
I think.
and much
I remember from the trailers when that was announced. That has Idris Elba in
For
it.
more, check out the Shadow
a great
Labyrinth
actor.
channel in the official Pac-Man Discord server and follow
Official
Shadow Labyrinth
Pac-Man
Game on
Discord
Instagram.
server. Phantom City, close enough.
It's time to navigate through
I said Phantom
the new
Liberty.
world of delusion.
Liberty City.
In
I was almost there. One more guess, I would add it. Little
Are you
Nightmares.
ready to face your childhood fears?
Yes, I am.
Perfect, because we recently revealed that the highly anticipated atmospheric
Oh
adventure game
my God.
Little Nightmares 3 is launching on October 10th.
October
and a playable
10th.
demo will be coming to San Diego Comic
Bro.
Con.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire. But there's like so many things that have to line up for that to happen. I don't know. That would be cool though. Also, we never did the gameplay on Little Nightmares 1, and I own it now through PlayStation Plus from like a couple years ago. So honestly, before this, we might maybe live stream all of them to make it quicker, or just do like quick, very, very quick playthroughs of Little Nightmares 1 and 2 to come to 3, because I'm interested in the lore, and every single game has been more and more confusing. These designs cooked though. They are so good. Low and Alone. This is in a carnival. Boom. Yep, he's done. Dude, is Mono, is Six gonna... All the little gnomes! My little buddies. I'm saving all the gnomes. Absolutely I am. Wow. Oh no, he's trapped, bro. Oh no, why did we get the shot in it? In every game. What was that? What was that? I need answers. The little gnomes! Oh my god. Ooh, look at the skins. Dark 6 costumes look so tough. Resident. Dude, these are all the residents. That's like the cook. There was like, wow. 2 additional chapters already. Oh, they figures. Wow. Okay. Oh, did y'all see the Steelbook?
ready, check, because it's time to
The metal case. Oh, it looks so cool.
We've got Krista back on
Coming out Halloween season 2. True. How are you, King? I'm doing great. How are you?
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back. And before we
I'm doing phenomenal. At some point, I gotta go plat on Cyberpunk. Ooh.
I think I've seen you play
Ending of Little Nightmares 2 was so despair. I will never forget it. Literally never forget
today's
it.
game is truly for everyone. Everybody's golf hot shots is a return to form for the long-running.
Oh, the golf hot shots.
A number of different modes that's gonna pop up on this
Kratos was in one of these games. I don't know how many there was. Maybe there was only the one. Kratos was in it though. It was the Greek saga Kratos too.
Okay.
We're gonna pop through some solo mode. There's lots of places to golf around the world.
I see that, and I also see there is a ton of different characters we can play. Quite a lot.
Yeah, so many. Actually, probably the most in any installment of this game.
Okay,
but we're gonna go with our very
Pac-Man.
Of course, Pac-Man's in the game. I didn't know Pac-Man played golf.
You can play Pac-Man.
Kratos plays golf. I need Kratos in this game again.
Okay, he's experienced.
I'd say so. I think when you're bald,
Was that him talking?
Right.
You're good at.
You live the life of the ball.
Live the life of the ball. He's got.
Oh no, he just goes.
Oh wow, he threw some grass to check the wind.
Wow.
That's a high-level strat. All right.
But the best thing about everybody's golf is that it might seem like a fancy sport, but the controls are really straightforward. See that beautiful follow-through, and the caddy is just booking it right now.
So fast.
I like the little cam.
That's right. Okay, so we got Pac-Man lining up another shot here as well.
You just pick your power, and then you swing. That's only 3 buttons.
So simple.
And we're already this close to the hole.
Okay, I think
oh! Imagine.
He's quite good at this.
I do believe he's under par right now.
What's your favorite horse breed in Red Dead?
And now I'm seeing it for myself. But going for
I mean, obviously, like the Black Arabian
I'm sorry for doubting you, Pac-Man.
is probably my favorite of all time. Other than that, though, I think the Black Turkmen. The Turkmen was very cool.
Does he showboat? Yes, he
Great
does.
stats, too.
Lovely. Okay.
Talking of getting plat, I'm like 3 trophies away from plat on Witcher 3, but they're all Gwent trophies? Gwent being the card game.
Yeah, it looks
So I don't know if I'll ever get it.
rain's an obstacle here.
Interesting.
Like the UK.
I was thinking about which game I want to go back and platinum. I don't know if I'm going to work on any right now. I've been playing a lot of multiplayer games in my spare time.
And this is another feature that players can customize.
Like Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. Been back on Fortnite lately.
Can't imagine that playing in the night.
But I mean, Cyberpunk has me very intrigued. I definitely might get a couple trophies on that. I don't know how many are for plat on Cyberpunk. I have to check.
He needs to get his set in.
If it's like 60 or 70 trophies, maybe not. I was very close to platinuming.
Lined up just the perfect shot.
Nice shot, beautiful.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Hold up.
And there, oh my gosh.
Oh no way.
Just a little short though.
Pac-Man's cooking.
Pretty easy for a man of Catman.
I was very close to platinuming Black Myth Wukong. I was only like 4 or 5 trophies away from platinuming it.
During the showcase.
Same everyone named Midnight. My horse was always named Kage because of Ghost of Tsushima. Kage is Japanese for like shadow.
And it is.
So anytime there's a horse involved in a game, I always get a black horse, and its name will always be Kage.
Wait, is it a hole in one?
Oh, it's a hole in one!
It's absolute cinema, Pac-Man.
Absolute cinema.
Okay. Why is there
Wow. Pac-Man cooked, bro. Hit that celebration. He just floated.
Tornadoes makes that.
Heck yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been grinding Overwatch ranked recently.
Yeah, I think you could.
Don't remind me of that, dude. Yeah. Nah. That actually made me tear up when I played Ghost of Tsushima for the first time.
So it's time to become golfers, gamers.
Okay. Rise, unite, and triumph. Up next is the grid-based tactical combat RPG, Super Robot Wars Y.
Super Robot Wars Fly?
Right,
oh, why?
Pilots, the ultimate robot anime clash returns in with over 20 featured series. This grid-based tactical combat RPG will be ready for action on August 28th. So please enjoy this special message from game producer Thomas-san.
The new entry to the Super Robot Wars series. A grid-based tactical
Oh, this is a series.
Where you assemble your dream team of robots and pilots. Rise,
was that a Godzilla character?
Pre-order now.
One of those look like is his name Ultraman? No, Jaguar Man. Jaguar Man, right? That's his name? That right there. Jet Jaguar. That is him, isn't it? Wait, I gotta look this up. Is Jet Jaguar not in Godzilla? I don't know if he's originally from it, but... Yeah, Jet Jaguar is in he's in the Monsterverse.
戦場で活躍させることがスーパーロボット対戦の醍醐味です。また、スーパーロボット対戦のもう一つの魅力は、本作独自の世界設定の中で複数の収録作品が
Sorry, I was completely I was distracted by that. I was looking it up. Yeah, Jet Jaguar's in the Godzilla. Wasn't he in the most recent Godzilla vs. Kong Age of Ice or whatever it's called, the Empire, Ice Empire, Frozen Empire. We got there. Non-pilot characters support the player. Okay. This is an interesting looking game. Is this like a remake of an old game? How long have you been a YouTuber, King? Do you have any tips for me? Because I just started my channel 4 months ago. I've been making YouTube content consistently since like 2019, but I made my channel in I think 2016, even though I didn't post for the longest. But I really locked in like 2019, 2020, and since then I've been like consistently making content. And tips, find things that you enjoy to do content on. Like make sure that you're doing content on video games, if you're gonna do video games, like video games that you enjoy, or like, you know, reviewing things that you actually like. Anything, whatever content you're making it on, it doesn't have to be video games. Do something you enjoy and be consistent. That is the #1 thing that people always say, but that's deeper than just like uploading every day. If you have a schedule, stick to it and just trust the process. You know, you won't, it's not guaranteed that you'll get 1 million subscribers overnight, but you just gotta keep doing it, and eventually whatever your goal is, you'll get there. You just gotta keep doing it and have fun. Make sure you are thoroughly enjoying it. Don't ever make it feel like a job, make it feel like it's something that you really want to do. And when you find that, you will get a good community around you that just supports you. And that feeling is, it's beautiful. There's nothing like it. Okay, this game looks interesting. This is like a bunch of different like robots from different things. I think. I don't know, are these all unique? Because I remember at the beginning they said like the ultimate anime color. That's a Gundam! Okay, so this is like a bunch of different robots from a bunch of different things. Interesting. This is actually kind of cool. Wow. How interesting. Change the course of the hopeless future. Oh, that is a crazy design for Godzilla. That is one of the best designs for Godzilla. That looks so cool. Okay, this is it here. I can't read that fast. Here, I'll pull it up on my little screen right here.
A couple of weeks ago, we did a deep dive into the Blood of Dawnwalker.
Okay, they have Gundam, Godzilla, Code Geass.
In case you missed it,
Mazen Kaiser,
from Rebel Wolves
Macross,
share a bit more.
Combattler, MMSV, Mobile Fighter Gundam, a bunch of different Gundams. Yeah, so it is like a bunch of robots from a bunch of different things. Rebel Wolves. Let's check it out. Ooh, 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 dang, ooh.
Monsters have always been here.
What is this?
Watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls instead.
Mmm.
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them.
Ooh.
But I became something else instead.
Ooh. Okay. What is it called? Rebel Wolves? Oh, this looks so cool. A Dawn Walker.
Trapped between the two worlds.
Oh, that was a clean shot.
Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
This gives off Castlevania vibes. Heck yeah. Wait, what? Was that a robot? Surely this isn't Unreal Engine 5 slot. Not too much. Not too much on UE5 slot. It actually doesn't, like, I mean, the graphics could be a little better. But the Blood of Dawnwalker. Wait, what was Rebel Wolves?
And I'm the community lead here at Rebel.
Did I miss something?
I'm Matt Shinkle, producer here at the studio. We'd like to tell you a bit about our upcoming game, The Blood of Dawnwalker. It's a dark fantasy single
Wait, what was
RPG.
what was Rebel Wolves? They showed that logo and then just dipped.
A remote valley where all legends are becoming real and vampires are stepping out of the shadows.
You play as Cohen, human by day, vampire by night. As a Dawnwalker, he's caught between two worlds. His goal, to save his family from vampire lord Francis.
The story
I think the graphics could be a little crispier, but
when to do it,
doesn't look bad necessarily.
The game also features a dual gameplay loop. So during the day, you play as human Cohen with his sword fighting skills and magic.
At night,
Okay, dude, the sword fighting looks really
faster,
cool.
Stronger, with more powerful abilities.
Ooh.
But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed, and sometimes you might lose control and hurt someone that matters to you.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is made out of
Interesting.
love for RPGs. It's built to fully immerse you, keep you engaged, and leave
Got some
lasting
Skyrim
memories.
vibes to it,
You can
definitely.
check out 20 minutes of our gameplay by scanning the QR code visible on the screen. And please don't forget to follow our channels. We're just getting started with The Blood of Dawnwalker, and there's much more we can't wait to show you.
Alright, shout out to Blood of Dawnwalker. Looks pretty cool.
Now in its 13th
Tekken.
and 8th mainline.
Oh my god, is that...
franchise, Tekken 8 has established its story as the longest.
I don't know how to say his name. Is it
in-game. And
Fakumram?
today, we have Michael Murray here to give us a deeper look into the lore of Fakumram, the latest
Fakumram.
character addition to Tekken 8. Coming to
It is him.
next week.
Oh my god, this dude was in Tekken 7. I think he's a Muay Thai fighter. He looks like a beast, bro.
In the legendary 3D fighting game series, delivering the most exhilarating and intense battles in the franchise's history. Today, I'd like to introduce the second additional character of Season 2,
Fakumram. Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
Fakumram is the national hero of Thailand.
Oh, he is from Thailand, yeah, so Muay Thai.
Champion who reigns supreme.
Heck yeah. I just rewatched Bloodsport and Kickboxer recently
Over 2 meters tall.
with Jean-Claude Van Damme from like the 80s.
These patterns are known as Lichtenberg
Awesome.
figures, or lightning scars. Said to
Oh,
have
he is.
etched
I
in
didn't even
stone
notice that.
and miraculously survived a lightning strike as a child. Also known
That's
as
so
the title
cool.
Thunderstruck, he is known for his overwhelming
Thunderstruck
power
is
and high
tough.
fight IQ in the ring.
I gotta see his gameplay, bro. So I never used Fakumram in Tekken 7. I think he was a DLC fighter in that too. But I have an idea of what he fights like and what he sounds like. I gotta hear it.
Each of the two sections, upper and lower.
That is so good. He has one of the coolest designs ever.
Traditionally, Sakyant normally are kind of...
I'd take less crispy graphics over unoptimized soulless UE5 slop any day. Fair. I think I'd take stylized graphics more than hyper realistic. If it's just kind of like there to be there, you know? Dang.
We hope players will take note of this detailed element, as it embodies the
absolutely.
roots of both Thailand and Muay Thai. Interestingly,
I'd love to go to Thailand.
Monk actually performed a blessing ceremony to pray for the success of Tekken 8.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
For motion capture, the team worked with Nadaka Yoshinari, the first Japanese fighter ever to unify both.
What?
Rajadamnan and Lumpini.
Wow, shout out to him. That's actually crazy.
By incorporating Nadaka's movements, the team was able to deliver
crispy.
Truly capture the authenticity.
Boom, boom. Ooh. I saw the elbow strike too. Dude, Muay Thai is such an intense sport.
So Nadaka, after actually doing the motion capture and then seeing the actual character, what did you think?
Actually, it was my first time doing motion capture, but to see in the end product that each move and every one of them had very heavy Muay Thai impactful attacks. Love seeing that. I love seeing that as a gamer and as a I'm a contact sport fighter myself. If y'all didn't know.
Powerful, heavy-hitting Muay Thai techniques.
Dang! Oh my! Oh, and straight dropped him with a kick to the side of the head.
Characters who apply pressure with devastating single hits rather than relying
on
smaller attacks, then this is the character for you.
Okay. A message to Fuckum Ram fans. I'm listening.
This character is a result of a collaborative effort, with many individuals contributing to the carefully crafted motion and design. Experience the exhilarating one-hit knockout potential that Fuckum Ram brings to the fight. So that's all about Fuckum Ram. He's actually personally one of my favorite characters in the series to date, so I can't wait to have everyone have their
I remember seeing him in Tekken 7, and I've never seen anyone actually use him, but his design just looks so cool. And they went all out with it. They gave him the Muay Thai, the headband, and then the armbands. Ooh, okay.
More details about
it's not super far away. Pac-Man, dude, they're throwing Pac-Man and everything. Okay, shout out Tekken fans. We got a little bit of everything. All we need to close it out is something Soulsborne related.
Experience the world
and we'll actually have it all.
A brand new Dragon Ball anime series through a two-part playable experience in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You can enjoy
wow, they're still updating Kakarot? No, that's crazy.
The main story. In this video, we'll
I never finished Dragon Ball Daima. I saw like the first episode.
Goku finds himself transformed into a smaller form as a result of a nefarious scheme. To rescue the kidnapped Dende and reclaim his original form, Goku sets off on a thrilling adventure filled with action and danger, joined by Glorio, Supreme.
Dude, I can't believe they're still updating this game. That's actually crazy. Good artistic design is better than realistic muscle animations on a horse any day. Yeah, usually.
Part 1 unfolds in the third demon world, a realm of mysterious creatures and floating islands.
I can't, like, I'm just at a loss for words. I can't believe they're still updating this game. This game released in like 2019.
World are choked with volcanic gases, weighing down the air and making flight a real challenge.
Which I guess 6 years isn't the craziest jump, but it still feels like such a long time.
Already visited, making world exploration a breeze. Scattered across the field are treasure chests filled with helpful items to aid you in your adventure.
Okay.
You may also come across something called Demon World Rumors that can uncover the secrets and mysteries about the new world.
Interesting.
There are plenty of rare items hidden on the floating islands, so be sure to explore thoroughly. You might get to see a side of Pansy that wasn't shown in the anime.
Pansy.
Like my pitching machine. Keeps you on your toes with its random throws. Cool, huh?
Yeah, I don't know these new characters.
Not only can you test your skills against the Kadan Castle's warriors and Glorio, like in the anime, but you will also face off against trolls, goblins, and other creatures that inhabit the third
Trolls
demon
and goblins.
world. Some enemies will use attacks
Dang.
that can cause status
Good.
effects like burns and poison, so get ready to strategize and take on more intense battles.
Okay.
Medibugs are the key to
I will say there's a couple games. So a lot of people don't know this. Way back in the day when Kakarot came out, I actually did a full like 30 episode gameplay of that game, and we beat it. We played it beginning to end, all the way up to the Majin Buu saga, which obviously is the final one of Dragon Ball Z. And it was fun. Dude, there was a couple fights that were like actually really tough. Like difficulty-wise tough.
Fishing, hunting, and other familiar activities from the main story are still here for you to enjoy.
Nice.
This downloadable content is packed with tons of exciting content. So jump in and explore the third demon world to your heart's content. Dragon Ball Z
Interesting.
Kakarot Daima. Adventure
So that's
through the
part
Demon
1, and then
Realm
part 2 will
One.
be announced at a later date.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima Edition, which features the main game and the Daima Adventure through the Demon Realms pack, will also be available for sale.
Okay, that's cool. Shout out Kakarot.
Agents unravel a mystery through time and parallel worlds.
Digimon
Up next, we
Story
take
Time
a deeper
Stranger.
look at Digimon Storytime Stranger to learn more about the features of this riveting RPG.
Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。デジモンストーリー
Hello.
タイムストレンジャーのプロデューサーを担当
Wait,
して
is
いま
this
す
like the Persona game?
デジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーは
Persona
デジモンストーリ
Digimon?
ーシリーズの10年ぶりとなる新作です。ゲームの紹介に入る前にまずは
Did that just say the first Digimon game in like 10 years? The first new entry in the Digimon story series in 10 years. I don't know anything about Digimon. I always knew it to be like a rip-off Pokemon. But then I think I later found out that like didn't Digimon come first or something like that?
いかがでしょうか。映像の中では様々なデジモンが登場していましたが、本作では実は
450 Digimon. That's crazy. I think this is like the Persona-esque Digimon game.
そして多種多様なデジモンの収集
I don't know. I know that little orange dinosaur dude.
ファンの
Seen
方
him
はもちろん
before.
ですが、過去デジモンゲームを遊んだことがない方、またはデジモンそのものにあまり触れてこなかった方にもデジモンの世界に飛び込むきっか
I
け
have
として
never
ぜひ
played a
取っていただ
Digimon
きたい
game,
作品です。
actually. Now that you mention it.
本作の主人公は超常現象の調査・解決を専門とした秘密組織アダマスに所属するエージェントです。2人のエージェントのうちいずれかを選択します。
Okay.
物語の舞台は日本、東京。政府によって封鎖された新宿の一区画で未知の生物デジモンに遭遇するところから始まります。これこそがあなたの最初の仲間となる
Okay, so you get your starter Pokemon.
その後調査を進めていく中で様々な出来事に
And then
遭
you
遇し
just
最終的には謎の爆発に巻き込まれ
what the okay, bro. I was about to say I'm assuming it's similar to Pokemon. They're setting off like nuclear
人間
reactions,
世界とデジモンが住むデジタルワールド
opening up portals in the sky. Like, what is this game about?
物語の核心は
I've seen that cactus dude before. I didn't know he was from Digimon. Maybe I just saw a design that was very similar. Like Brawl Stars, don't they have a cactus with boxing gloves on
そ
too?
の祈りと愛義をもこの2人が
So you look in the background, they're really just like hanging around.
また物語は今作オリジナルの内容となっていますのでシリーズ制作のファンの皆さんもこれから初めてデジモンゲームを遊ぶ方も全く新しい体験ができるのではと思っています。冒険の中では賑やかな新宿、秋葉原とデジタルワールドの様々なエリアを行き来します。
Okay.
前作デジモンストーリーシリーズではデジタルワー
Most
ル
of
ド
the action took place between the real world and
その手前の電脳世界
cyberspace.
と人間世界との行き来が主でしたが、今作ではこれ
But
まで
in
に
Time Strange, you'll be able to fully
描かれ
explore
た
the
デジタルワー
digital
ルドを訪
world.
れ探索する
Oh, so that's why there's just everyone here. This is the digital world. This is like home of the Digimon. Gear Forest, breathtaking open waters of the Abyss area. Each map offers a unique look and feel. Each area is home to different Digimon species. What the heck is that? Nightmon. That was just a straight up man. Pokemon where it's like just straight up humans, slightly varied, seems a little weird sometimes. And you're like, that's a grown human being. 11 elements? Holy Jesus, I can't even name that much if I created them. Metal, electric, plant, fire, water, ice. Did I say metal? Fighting, psychic, dark, dragon, fairy. Oh, that was 11. Okay, never mind. I could do it. Maybe it's all. デジモンたちと共に敵に立ち向かう一体感をぜひその手で体験いただきたいです。It's just like a long stream. My short little brain cannot withstand this attention span. Digivolve. Or even choose to de-digivolve. Interesting. Also raise your talent, which increases your level cap. Previous cycle Digivolution and de-digivolution. Okay. You level up and unlock various skills that affect Digimon training and stats. Seems cool. I'm gonna be off now. Have fun with the rest of the showcase. Adios. Hey, thanks for tuning in, bro. I appreciate it. I am definitely going to be off in a second. I would imagine that after this, if anything, one more announcement. If not, I think this might be it. I had a lot of fun talking about everything, bro. I always have fun live streaming. So thank you everyone tuning in. Now let's see what's next. If anything. Those Legos? That is a turtle man in my shop. Okay. I guess I don't know anything about Digimon, truly. Tell me they got places where they just like hang out. So they're more like species of beings than they are like animals, I guess? Like they probably talk fluent language of some sort. Ew. That's what's his name from American Dad, Roger the alien? They got some interesting designs, bro. Yeah, Pokemon are kind of just like animals. They're just like a different world animals. Like they got like a cow and then a dog and a cat. A bunch of different cats. But for Digimon, it's like they're just like different beings. They're like species of humanoid creatures with like intelligence. More intelligence than just like, you know, a cat. Very interesting. Paddlemon. Wormmon. Garurumon, Mojimon, Devimon, Aegiomon. Yeah, this is interesting names. Vmon. Okay. Aegiomon, that's how you say it. Mm. バトルでは種族と属性の相性が非常に重要です。敵デジモンとの相性が悪ければ機械の3体と交代することをお勧めします。交代は自分のターンであれば行動数の消費なしで何度も行うことが可能ですので、慎重にバトルを進めていきましょう。戦闘に勝利すると敵デジモンのスキャン率が上昇、100% 以上になることでコンバートし、新たな仲間デジモンを生み出すことが可能です。Okay, cool. Seems better than having to capture, you know, 3 HP Pokemon.
例えばこのパロットモン戦では定期的に落ちてくる雷に当たるとダメージを受け、パロットモンへ落ちると敵は回復してしまいます。基本的にはこの逆境に真っ向から立ち向かわなくてはならないのですが、ちょっとした隠し要素として特定のデジモンをパーティーに入れておくことで相手の回復を防ぐことが可能にもなっています。
Okay.
クロスアーツはボスバトルにおいて必要不可欠な大技となります。敵デジモンの弱点を突くことでクロスアーツゲージを早く貯めることができるため、この点においてもやはり敵との相性コントロールは重要になってきます。
9 minutes flat on Digimon. I guess I have a short I wouldn't say I have a short attention span, but like, dang, this feels like a long showcase. Technically though, if you get into it, bro, as soon as we're done with this, it's probably gonna be at least 10 minutes. We've been live for an hour. That means 1/6 of this entire showcase has been Digimon, which when you put it like that, makes it sound a lot longer, doesn't it? Gameplay segment we showed today will also be available to try at upcoming events. Okay. Now, oh, I thought it said now available. I was about to say.
この目で見れる日を心から楽しみにしています。ちなみに私はパタモンを選んで、いずれはゴッドドラモンへ進化させることが確定しています。本日はどうもありがとうございました。
Thank you. Appreciate the showcase. Anything else?
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for that in-depth look. Digimon Story Time Stranger will be launching on October 3rd, 2025. Look out for a playable
dang, a lot of stuff coming out in October, bro. It's gonna be a stacked month for gaming.
And that is all for today's presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me today, and thank you to all our viewers for joining us as well.
Of course, great work to you as well, Sydney, and to our viewers. And remember, if you're a fan of any of the games that you saw today, be sure to follow any of the Bandai Namco Entertainment social media accounts.
Okay, shout out to Connor. Bro, that's cool. Like, I've rarely seen him here and there, but I know that he is a YouTuber. So for him to be in something like this, just like a big showcase, that's really cool to see.
Okay, gamers. Well, thanks again.
Shout out to content creation.
We'll see you all next time.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching, and thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. This is very cool. I like this. I mean, always watching showcases, always seeing the new announcements and everything is always great. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed in general. Whenever there's a showcase like this, people are always like, that's it? Why didn't we get Silksong? Why didn't we get GTA 6 released right now during the live stream? But I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was very interesting. There's a lot of games that I actually am pretty interested in. And more importantly, just being able to relax with you guys is always a very fun experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is King Quad. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Of course, if you guys are new, consider subscribing, as I do post content like this daily, and we got so much planned for the future. Like I said yesterday, we will get back into some Cyberpunk, and honestly, like, I would say within the next 2 days, definitely another episode of Cyberpunk, unless something crazy happens. And, you know, maybe another reaction or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of y'all's support 24/7. Y'all mean the world to me. So thank you guys. And being able to tune in to showcases like this and just experience it with y'all and always talk and everything like that, it means a lot. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Obscuria. Thank you, Elizabeth, both for joining in today, interacting with the chat and saying what's up. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, as well as everyone else watching. Have a great day, all. Stay safe. Take care. Peace. Adios, and of course, until next time. Bye-bye, y'all.